Okay, still on Nnamdi Kanu's case, as they went to court yesterday, I would say Nnamdi Kanu, the judge forces Nigeria's secret police, the DSS, to relax security around court premises. Justice Binta Nyako affirmed that trials of other cases had been aborted and they were made to suffer unnecessary adjournments each time Kanu's trial took place. The trial of Nnamdi Kanu, a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, would continue today, Wednesday, as it is. Okay, that was yesterday before Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja. Unlike previous sittings with huge security presence, some reporters observed that security was relaxed around the court premises. This is in adherence to the order given by Justice Binta Nyako that the operatives of the Department of State Services, DSS, should not take over the security arrangement of the court on February 16 until 12 p.m. when Kanu's trial would kick off. The directive was given to allow other judges to attend to other cases, also slated for their respective courts. Justice Binta Nyako affirmed that trials of other cases had been aborted and they were made to suffer unnecessary adjournments each time Kanu's trial took place due to heavy security presence and a blockade of routes leading to the court. It's also a legal Nnamdi Kanu's trial. A judge wants Nigeria's secret police, DSS, not to barricade the court premises just because it's not only Nnamdi Kanu's case. They are hearing there are other cases also. Just because Nnamdi Kanu is having a case with the federal government, I would say directly, but not even with federal government. I don't know because I would say Nnamdi Kanu's case has no head, has no tail, has no leg, and we don't even know who is arresting Nnamdi Kanu. But what we know is that the federal government of Nigeria are telling Nigerians, what they are telling us is that Nnamdi Kanu, his offense is treasonable felony. That's just it. And I believe what treasonable felony simply means is that he's speaking ill of the government of Buhari. Just because he's speaking ill to them, he's speaking ill of the government, not even correct, because that narrative they are portraying to us is that they said Nnamdi Kanu is speaking ill of the government. That is a treasonable felony, and that is not a treasonable felony. I don't know who have embedded that law into that constitution of Nigeria by protesting and telling people that yes, we need good governance. Which is embedded in the constitution, that you have a freedom of association, a freedom of speech. Those freedom of speech have a limit. I would agree that Nnamdi Kanu really has been speaking ill of the government of Buhari and has spoken so well of the government of Buhari. But in other words, I would say yes, you are only indicting the government. But notwithstanding, it's embedded in the constitution. The only thing the federal government could just do is just to invite him. Let's hear his plight. Well, Nnamdi Kanu, what is your problem? What do you want, and why are you saying all this to us? If it's not palatable to the president, or if not palatable to the presidency, and they believe that Nnamdi Kanu is saying all of those that yes, they will just dialogue. That's just it, not that you kidnap, arrest, and start doing all sort of barbaric atrocities. Because the federal government, I don't know, maybe they are the federal government, or maybe they are the presidency, or because if you say federal government, they have so many parastatals, but just one section of or one faction of the government, I would say maybe the presidency, or rather I would say maybe it's Malami, that is acting with impunity. Then Buhari will say, I don't want to contradict my attorney general. That's the English he will use, you understand? So that's just a weird I'm looking at it from. The angle I'm looking at it from is just is appalling. Yeah, because when I went through the Nigerian constitution, I saw that no, this Nigerian constitution, truly, those that said it was a scam or is a scam, yes, they know what they are saying. Maybe the adjective they are using scam as an adjective, or the verb, I don't know. But I would say the 1999 constitution needs to be changed. Yes, we should dialogue. The Hausa, the Igbo, the Yoruba, Efik, Calabar, whoever, any as far as you're a citizen of the country, you come together and dialogue. That is what democracy entails. Yes, that is what it entails because we adopted it from the United States. So they are, I'm not saying they are perfect, though at least to some extent I will give them, if I'm to weigh over 10, I'll say 9/10. Yes, but we in Nigeria, we're just 1/10, or let me see, 1/10 at least. We'll see, we'll try, we'll get one. Make them clap for themselves. That's what it just be. Well, to continue, he pleaded not guilty to the charges and asked the court to discharge and acquit him without standing trials because the charges were incurable or incurably defective and not what being defended. Yes, like I said in my previous article, that Nnamdi Kanu himself can defend himself. All this something that they talk, so Nnamdi Kanu can defend himself. He has a Ezekome, he has a Mike Ezekome, he has a Ejiofor, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. And can you remind me, I don't know who can remind me the name of this rugged lawyer that has a rugged face. Yeah, that Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. That Nnamdi Kanu lawyer, the third one. I mentioned Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I mentioned Mike Ezekome, that lawyer, the last lawyer, that third lawyer that has a rugged face. I believe they are working as a counsel for Nnamdi Kanu. I know Ejiofor is Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I know Mike Ezekome. That one that has a rugged face. Ejimako. Yes, I got it right. Ejimako is the name. Now, if you tell me those three counsel or advocates or lawyers that are standing trial for Nnamdi Kanu, you now tell me those ones cannot defend Nnamdi Kanu enough. They already know what is playing. That's why most times you see Ifeanyi Ejiofor will just be laughing. Mike Ezekome is older than them all. Or I would say, okay, maybe Ejimako because of his kind of look. But notwithstanding, they are all doing great job. And that was why the international lawyer, Nnamdi Kanu's international lawyer that came all the way from the United States or UK or thereabout, he said that the judiciary system of Nigeria has compromised. When he said that the other time, I was like, this man is speaking English, and only so they speak English. But the long run, I sat down, I said, compromise. If something is compromised, that means that the person does not even have power of its own. He doesn't have a prowess of his own. He has retrogressed. He wants to, okay, let me sit down now. Let me rethink, you understand? Or rather, they do not have power. I don't have power of my own. Oh Lord, if I compromise to God, I'll say, God, I don't compromise. I don't get power. I don't get anything. Help me. I need your help. Then anything we God tell me now, I go do. So that is how the judiciary system is. So Malami is the Attorney General of the Federation. So you know what that simply means, that Malami is the overall say for Buhari to be telling Nigerians or shying away from questions because he was interviewed on Arise TV concerning Fulani farmer elder crisis. What Buhari was to say about the gazette, the route, the cow, passage and all that. Said they don't build us for the road where cow they pass. So meanwhile, there should be a gazette. So if they look for the gazette, they can, they have those that have bought land, they have built houses, or he said, okay, use the word that they have encroached on the gazette or on the land whereby a cow will pass. So I was now asking myself, cow, is there any revenue coming, or does Nigeria generate any revenue from cattle, cow meat? Where they eat? Those are even rearing cow. Do they pay tax? Do they even have a land, or are they registered? So, but he now said, because of the gazette, so people have encroached into those that road because it's an ancient road. So, well, I don't want to talk much. You can, continue by asking the Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, because I don't want to contradict my Attorney General. That was where the word first came out from. He said, I don't want to contradict my Attorney General. But if you want to get this, you could go, just click, go to Google and, search, or YouTube rather, and search for Arise TV interview with Buhari, the president, the person representing the country, Nigeria, Buhari. Because I would say, Buhari is only representing the country as the president of the country. And while Malami, the Abubakar Malami, is the Attorney General of the Federation, he is the one presiding over the affairs economy of the country. So the person, representing the country as the president, and the person, presiding over the affairs of the country and economy, who is more powerful. So that's why I don't want to contradict my Attorney General. Let's ponder over this thing.